Welcome back folks to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on the Nintendo DS. I'm SamuraiT-X. Last time we left off we did speak with Miles Edgeworth, who just recently came out of the inquiry committee. This was after we did some investigating in the evidence room with Detective Dick Gumshoe. So yeah, Edgeworth told us what happened in the inquiry committee. They just told him that it was just a mistake, a communication error. So that's okay, I suppose. And well, he will be the prosecutor for tomorrow's trial, which is also a good thing. But the bad news for him is he's not allowed to participate in the investigation any further, because that's orders from the Chief of Police, Damon Gant. So yeah, he's not allowed. But he gave us aluminium powder to test fingerprints nonetheless. This was from Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye, who gave it to Miles Edgeworth to present to Emma. So we're gonna go to the evidence room because there was well, there's a lot of blood and whatnot in that evidence room, and well, there's obviously going to be fingerprints in there. So let's go. Easily the toughest challenge yet, and I say that because this emulator doesn't have a microphone, so I had to use extra precautions here because the microphone there ain't no microphone in this no cache GBA emulator unless you use the no zoomer, but with the no zoomer it wouldn't save your data, so I just stuck using the old no cache GBA emulator that I have on me. So yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna start all over again and try and catch up. I rather take 2 days off recording to find a solution. Good thing I have a working microphone though. Our investigation has turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use this secret weapon we just borrowed. Alright. Handprints time. That's why I said that's why I said it took me 2 days to find a microphone. But good thing I had my PlayStation microphone packed up in the box. I always put it in the box after I finish using it, just to keep it in good condition nonetheless. So yeah, I got my 4Gamers headset. The headpiece is small, but yeah, it's still good. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will left behind the clearest print, which is the thumb. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Alright. I'm gonna use this finger. Or thumb. Well, it's still a finger, I suppose, but I always say 4 fingers and a thumb. But it's still 5 fingers regardless, but yeah. Okay, it's time to check for prints. A thumb's still literally a finger, so yeah. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First we sprinkle the aluminium powder around. I know it's spelled aluminum, but I was brought up to say aluminium. And I think it's more comfortable for me to say aluminium. I guess it's because I'm British, that's why as well. British people say aluminium, so I've grown up to say aluminium. Aluminum and aluminium are both the same thing, but yeah, just different pronunciations, and I was brought up with saying aluminium. Huh? How do you do that? Just touch the screen. See? Ah, it looks like that did the trick. The aluminium powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? You just blow with your breath. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. Ooh, that's a good example. See? Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to though. It's fine, it won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. I guess I'd better give it a try. Before we give it a try, let me change my microphone from my built-in webcam to my PlayStation headset. Right, yeah, it still works. So I'll be talking with it in my hand so I can blow it at the same time. So we're going to put some powder on it first. Too bad I have to keep tapping it. You know, tapping my mouse. I wish I could just spread it like you do on the actual DS. Would have been easier, but unfortunately, I'm playing on the emulator. I'm playing with the mouse on my laptop. I'm not playing it with a mouse that goes in the USB. I'm playing it with my touchpad mouse. Right, that should be enough. So 1, 2, 3. Let's hope this works. I did. Nice. But you're gonna have to hear me blow throughout this video. Sorry about that. Aha! You did it! You found one! But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. It doesn't, you know. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. It says it, but I just said I because it makes more sense. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. Ah, there is a print. It seems like there are other prints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood. Yeah, this one has me curious. Alright, we're gonna spread the powder on again. The aluminium powder. It looks like a drug actually, where people sniff it. But you know what? I'm not going that far. Oops, sorry, I right-clicked. Sorry about that. Yeah, but we're not going to talk about drugs. This is a crime scene. Let's treat this like it's NCIS. Right. 1, 2, 3, blow. Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print looks a lot of effort to find. I mean, took a lot of effort to find, sorry. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? Exactly. I guess she's right. Alright. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would most likely be on the evidence locker? Well, a certain detective said that that's his locker, so we're gonna go with Detective Dick Gumshoe. And fingerprints match that, so let's compare it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 16. That's a perfect match. It's Detective Gumshoe's locker, obviously. Right. This part of the game is actually pretty fun when you have to do the powder, but you lot hearing me blow, well, that's not the fun part. Just hearing a random person go into the microphone. Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. I like Emma's optimism, you know. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss, and she's right. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Yeah, there was. Where we sprayed the luminol. It was right here. So, yeah, let's examine it. the one with the cloth nonetheless. This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right? Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? There goes her eyes sparkling again. Yeah, we're gonna check for prints, obviously. Okay, let's check for prints. That's the spirit? Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it. Using chemical means. Any print in that area would have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me! Anyway, we must try to find the prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. This ain't gonna be too easy. This ain't gonna be easy. You can't even see the handprints because they've been wiped away, but the finger would be around here somewhere. Yeah, the finger will be around here somewhere, nonetheless, depending on how it's spread, but the fingers here and the thumb would definitely be here, but we're looking for a finger, so let's press that place. And we're going to spread the powder again, and you're going to have to hear me blow again, which isn't fun nonetheless, but this is the fun part of the game. I do recommend those who haven't played Ace Attorney before to play it, because it's such a fun game. You know, being a lawyer and all, investigating like it's NCIS. If you ever watch that program, don't you ever have that wish that you ever wanted to investigate a crime, but you can't because, well, you're not part of the police force, you're not a scientific investigator and stuff like that? Just play this game. It will make you feel like one because you have to investigate and gather evidence and whatnot for a court case. Alright, that should be enough. Let's blow. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's clear the residue. Alright. Let's look at Damon Gantz. Look at the fingerprints. Nope, that's not his. Mike Meekins. No, that's definitely not his. Jake Marshall. I think we have a match. If you look at here, and then look at Jake Marshall's fingerprint here, yeah, I think it is his. Alright. Jake Marshall said he had nothing to do with the crime, so I'm curious why his fingerprints are on this thing. If he had nothing to do with the crime, then why is his fingerprints on this locker? I'm kind of curious, you know. Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Yep. Even Emma's gobsmacked. I'm kind of surprised myself because Jake Marshall told us that he never was at the guard station. He said he wasn't there at all, so that was a perfect alibi, but now his fingerprints are on this locker. What was he doing in here? That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. Don't you mean these? Yeah, these are decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints. Huh? The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh! So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on the wiped bloodstain. But why would Officer Marshall? It looks like our investigation has finally turned up some results. I guess this is what you call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Neither do I at this very moment. But wow, what was Jake Marshall doing in the evidence room on the day of the murder? I'm curious. I hope we find out in the next episodes. Anyway, I talked over the jingle, but I love it. When we come back, folks, we will be entering the courtroom for the second time in this case. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.